I'm Kamalakannan. I'm the visual effects supervisor for the film Baahubali 2, The Conclusion. The film is going to release on 28th of April. I finished my job and forward it to my next technical team. This is my 7th film with Rajamouli Garu, and obviously it is the biggest canvas I ever worked with. The last 18 months was a travel I've been put for this film. Put things in a nutshell, it is a challenging job with around 2,200 and odd shots to be done in 18-month cycle from the conceptual stage to the final post-production stage. As I said, it's a challenging job. It's come out very well. There's a lot of expectation around this particular project, we know, and I try to cater to the expectation to my level best. To speak more about Rajamouli Garu, is a demanding director. He's a demanding director who knows each and every aspect of visual effects, so which makes it more demanding. And the other team members, Sendil, DOP made for visual effects film, and Sabu Serial sir, my art director, our art director, who is world famous. You all know about Sabu sir. We all tried to give something spectacular, a sequel for the blockbuster hit. I hope this version also would be looked forward and would be treated as would be a worldwide hit. The war sequence in the first part and second part, that was a question asked. Obviously, in the second part, even though there is a war, it has to end between a solo between the hero and the villain. So that is something to be looked forward in the second part. And we done our job best on these sequences. I can't divulge more at this point of time since the film hasn't released. Maybe after the film release, if you ask specifically about certain part, I can give more details about that. Main elements in this film, main thing, we have a hero introduction scene which was conceptualized well, very well, and along with that we have there are many scenes. In fact, comparing to first part, scenes are more in second part, and you have one more kingdom. In first part there is only Mahishmati kingdom. Second part you have one more kingdom, Devasana's kingdom. Makuta was working in that Devasana's kingdom, Kundala Rajyam. They did a fabulous job as usual. Yes, of course I can't answer more because the film not yet released, and once it released we can have a separate session where I can explain more clearly about each and every episode of this. Baahubali 2 is is a monster comparing to Magadhira, of course. Magadhira we just tried to do something more for Indian visual effects industry. We tried another step. This is multiple step, tenfold. Comparing to Magadhira, the Baahubali 2 would be tenfold difficulty and tenfold scenes, tenfold shots. So it's a vast travel where we have to learn. I have to learn a lot to give more. I learned a lot in this thing, and the studios involved in Magadhira time was handful. Over here there are 35 plus studios were involved worldwide, from USA to Russia, and here not before known countries like Serbia and all, they were working this project actually, and the entire visual effects industry, as I told you, in India were involved in this. special. In Los Angeles, we were using one company which does some war episode. It was good because the time is so little, we have to split the job and give to various companies. That's what we did. Otherwise, there are 36 companies and 16 freelancers around the world. Shot wise, 2,200 odd shots. People wise, 1,000 plus people. Now, yes, this will be the biggest visual effects film till now, definitely, because the task itself in the VFX project management software, the last count, it is 13,500 odd task. When I say task, each shot will have separate task actually. So there's a huge task involved, and the number of people involved are huge. So this is the biggest project as far as I worked so far. Now already I've seen several in Telugu film industry especially. There is a thing before Baahubali and after Baahubali. It's a very clear demarcation. That will continue in Baahubali 2 also, definitely. When we did Magadira, then also Iga, at this part it was a huge film. Then Baahubali came, of course. So this will be growing in other sense. After Baahubali, it will be growing. The growth cannot be stopped. Of course, it will be growing. Rajamouli Garu himself will do a much bigger canvas, and he will ask for more thing, but giving the same time, of course. The time he will not increase, of course. The time would be the same 18 months or 2 year cycle we have to deliver. Thoughts are all, drama and white canvas oriented thoughts. So without visual effects, it's tough to conceive. Let us see. Now many Hollywood technicians are interested to do Indian films, of course. It's coming, it has reached the international standard, they say, but I can say it is reaching the international standard. So reaching the international standard, and the comparison between Hollywood and our industry is not a right thing to do. They worked in a very different way, different market, and with a different budget. So comparison always, and this question was asked for to me for last 10 years. So comparison is not we try to achieve what is best for us. It is a period film, so for the period film, what is needed, then we are going forward. So comparison, I don't think it's nice to compare the Hollywood production and this production also, even though several studios who worked there and here also they worked. Yeah, after the trailer release, I've seen several Facebook and YouTube videos, several foreign nationals praising about the trailers and other things. Trailers we released last time, but now it has been taken to an international audience. I'm sure BB2 also will be well appreciated on this one, on this area. As such, the 3 metros, Hyderabad, Chennai and Mumbai, are visual effects hub, including, now Bangalore also has come up on the graphic stage really well. So these are all the studios, and the artists are split all over the country. So there is no we can say that Hyderabad is great or Mumbai is great or something. It's all the Tamil film being done in Mumbai. Hindi film, we are they have branches over here. So it is a pan-India kind of industry. You cannot put it as this pocket and this pocket. It's a pan-Indian industry now.